Exploring with Angelo is a well-known YouTuber who regularly uploads videos of himself exploring abandoned and haunted locations around the world, often capturing some truly terrifying moments. In a video posted to his channel on July 10, 2024, Angelo heads out to a spooky forest to camp and explore late at night. As if that wasn't eerie enough, he also decides to use a Ouija board, which is a recipe for disaster. Around the 11-minute mark, while Angelo is panning the camera and speaking to his audience, something happens that gives him a huge scare. Check it out.
Weird how the spirit talkers... Oh, there we go. Okay, I was going to check if it was running. That's why I stopped. We got Fred. Who's Fred?
Bernadette.
Bernadette.
Carol.
Carol. Getting a lot of names. Common theme here, apparently. Lots of names.
My family is here.
Whoa. My family is here. Okay. Okay, what the f*** is that? What is that noise? Hello? What the hell? That was loud. That was definitely not an animal noise. There's no way.
Strange knocking sounds echo from deep within the forest, and things take an even creepier turn when the Spirit EVP app reveals the message, "My family was here." Fortunately for Angelo, nothing too alarming happens immediately after that. However, the next unsettling moment doesn't occur until about the 42-minute mark, when Angelo, now inside his tent, begins to hear something that sends a chill down his spine.
It literally walked as it walked. It literally sounded as
Stacy.
What the f was that? It literally sounded as
An eerie, unexplainable sound is heard right outside Angelo's tent. Just before this, he had ended his Ouija board session, sensing that something might be approaching the tent. It turns out, he may have been right. Despite continuing with his night, Angelo can't shake the unease and struggles to get comfortable for long.
What is going on here? Oh my... Okay, what is that? What keeps doing that? We're just gonna set this aside for a moment, because... that was a bit much. Oh, what the f***? That was that sound again. What the f***?
What was that? What was that sound? Angelo hears the strange noise 2 more times before he ultimately decides to pack up and leave. Honestly, that was probably the smartest decision he made that night. If he had stayed, there's no telling what terrifying things could have happened to him. While Angelo runs a whole YouTube channel dedicated to exploring the world's most bizarre and eerie places, I think he'll definitely think twice before venturing into a forest like that again at night. On the Alien subreddit, a Reddit user shared a fascinating video of a reported UAP sighting that is sure to intrigue those well-versed in the subject. In the footage, a young boy films the night sky and spots something unusual overhead. Take a look for yourself to see what he captured that evening.
What the f? Oh my god! What the f? Tata! Tata! Снимай ты, снимай! Моля меня телефон! Моля меня телефон!
Де?
Enoga! What the f? Nešto?
Нещо?
Enoga, ето!
Не. Što se dešava?
What the f? Oh my god!
Ne mogu.
Ali vidi se ovako.
Kako je brz?
What the f? Stavi na internet, tata. Majke ti. Otišlo, tata. Vidi koliko brzo. Tata.
Kako nisam brže video, je.
Otišlo, nema ga, gotovo.
Ja ti kažem donesi kameru, ti spraviš pametan.
Pa doneo sam.
The boy appears utterly amazed by the strange shape in the sky, which has been described as swirling like the surface of the sun with an intense luminosity. A description that certainly seems fitting. He continues to film this unusual phenomenon for the entire duration it's visible. As the clip ends, the object gradually fades into the night sky, leaving him with an unforgettable memory. Many people in the comments are completely stunned by the footage, and it's easy to see why. The clip feels genuine, and the sighting of the supposed UAP is truly unsettling. Of course, videos like this are always open to interpretation, so I'd love to hear what you all think. Do you believe this is really a UAP, or could it be something else? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Our first story comes from a TikTok account called Nightmare Stories Podcast, which regularly shares unsettling paranormal videos. In the first video featured, a man named Claymore is speaking to the camera, explaining that he heard strange sounds coming from his basement. Deciding to investigate, he pulls out his camera in hopes of capturing proof. It doesn't take long before the eerie noises are heard on film.
Alright, you guys are in luck. You wanted it, right? There it is. Ain't me knocking on shit. Ain't nobody down here, right? You hear it? Now, you guys are gonna say, oh, it's somebody in there. It's an animal. Nope. Let's go. Goes down here. Nobody.
Out of nowhere, strange knocking sounds echo from somewhere deep within the basement. To prove that he's entirely alone, Claymore picks up the camera and walks around the entire area. Sure enough, the basement is empty. Despite his efforts to track down the source of the sounds, Claymore finds no one else in the room with him. In the second video, posted shortly after, the knocking returns, but this time Claymore points out that the sounds seem to be coming from the wall. Just when you think things couldn't get any stranger, something even more unsettling happens.
See if anything else happens. I mean, I hear it every night. It's tough. Okay, that's never happened before. Now I have to go check it out, otherwise you guys are gonna be like, oh, it's probably somebody in there. Let's go see. I'll show you guys right now. Ain't nobody in this mother right here. And it is empty.
Mysteriously, the bathroom light suddenly turns on by itself, leaving both Claymore and us, the viewers, baffled. At this point, no one is entirely sure what caused this, but it's evident that some sort of supernatural activity is taking place in the house. Unless, of course, this is all an elaborate hoax. Let's just hope Claymore can figure out what's going on and resolve the situation sooner rather than later.